Hello, kindergarten artists. So last week we traced circles with pencil and we drew our own circles. So I can draw my own circles and other shapes. Sometimes circles don't turn out super round like we want them to, but I call that a beautiful oops because it still looks neat. And actually, when you have wobbly shapes like this, those are called organic shapes. So today we're going to be using the Supply tempera cakes. They're kind of like watercolors, except for they're just a little bit of a different texture. Now this palette is so messy. We're going to try our best not to make it messy like this, but if you ever get a palette that is really messy like this, you can just dip a little bit of a paper towel in the water and then just kind of scrub. Like the yellows always get messy, so I'm going to scrub it away. And you know what, if there's a little bit of color left over, well, maybe that will mix and make a beautiful oops. And also these tempura cakes are really running out of paint, but there's still a little bit of cake, not edible cake, don't eat this, on the side here. So you can still use the tempura cake on the side. First thing we always do is we dip our brush in water, and then we need and we actually need some water on our brush to wake up these colors. So I'm going to wake up pink, and I have to rub it a while. You will start to see the bristles or the hairs on the brush get colored, and once that's colored, you know that it's probably good to go. So I'm going to paint inside my first circle. Notice how I'm so gentle with this paintbrush. I am not pushing it down, because if I go like this, that's gonna ruin my brush and it's gonna give it a bad hair day. Okay, so we want to always make sure that our brushes are nice and smooth and that we never let this part touch the paper or the paint, because this is called the heel. This is what holds together the bristles or the hairs into the ferrule. The ferrule is the silver part. Sometimes it's gold. Okay, so I'm going to finish painting my circle. If I have a little bit too much water on my brush, it will be clear like this, a little bit transparent. So we can just go back to our cake and rub it a little bit and get some more paint. Now, I could continue to paint with my pink in other circles. And when I want to change, you have to rinse. So I kind of push the bristles out a little bit on the bottom of the bowl to scrub it on the bottom. So we rinse, wipe, and dab on a paper towel. Now, your paper towel, usually you could crumple it like that, or you could fold it to make it more absorbent so that it doesn't tear as much. If it does tear, that's okay. We're just using it to clean the brush. So then I'm going to give it another drink of water because I need to wake up my orange. Rub, rub, rub. And then I'm ready for my next circle. Painting inside the lines, gentle, not pushing. And you can kind of see how your colors mix together when you have overlapping shapes. So have fun, paint inside all of your circles or organic shapes.